MrBeast released one of the year's most anticipated videos, 50 streamers competing for $1 million. It was shaping up to be a fun, epic video with creators worldwide, but controversy arose involving streamer Rakai and Abraham. In case you didn't know, last year MrBeast did this same video too, but instead of streamers, they were YouTubers. He had gathered 50 YouTubers to compete for $1 million. And unlike last time, the Hispanic streamers in this tournament made it much further. They passed a lot of challenges and were able to get almost to the end. And there's a fact that's hidden, but it's not a minor one, and that's that the Hispanic YouTubers got together and formed a team throughout the whole video. But it wasn't just a simple promise, it was between iBuy, Rubius, and Grefg. They decided to split the prize and divide it into $333,000 for each one, so they could give it away to their community. And the most surprising thing about all this is that there's a Hispanic streamer who made it to the end, and that's Rubius. Tomorrow, April 5th, the ending of MrBeast's video will be decided. There are 4 finalists and one of them is Rubius. There are a lot of memes that made me laugh a lot, and actually dude, he lasts a long time and makes it to the final of MrBeast literally. Or also this other photo that he posted on his Instagram story where there are 3 black people and 1 white guy. Beyond the jokes, something serious happened and the whole Hispanic community is very upset. For that reason, like I told you before, most Hispanic YouTubers made it almost to the end. And in this video, as you already saw in the title, we're going to talk about one in particular, which is Abraham. Abraham is one of the Hispanic YouTubers who made it to the final. Well, as we can see here, he's in the photo that MrBeast posted, but what happened to Abraham? Something terrible happened to Abraham during one of the challenges near the end, the Dodgeball game. Chandler was going to have the chance to eliminate any streamer who crossed his path, but under these conditions. First, Chandler was going to have to be blindfolded and wouldn't be able to see the streamers. And on the other hand, the streamers had noisy objects tied to them. For example, look, here's one and another, though I don't know its name. They have those squeaky chickens, well, they have them tied to their feet, and then they have like keychains that make noise. This is basically so that when they move and change position, Chandler can find them by listening. No Hispanic YouTuber had been eliminated yet. Everyone was fine, and actually you can see here in the corner, Abraham was in this corner the whole video and Grefg was lying over here. They didn't move at any moment, they were doing great until the streamer Rakai ruined everything. Chandler, almost at the end of the game, heard Rakai here. As we can see, he was about to aim at him and he moved and shot him. From now on, Chandler was going to have Rakai as his target. Rakai seemed like he was playing, well, yes, he was playing, but he wasn't taking it very seriously, he was just trying to run. Although he didn't have any other option because literally he was the only one making noise. But instead of trying to be honest with his teammates and not risk it, well, I mean, it's $1 million. But anyway, the point is that Rakai didn't try to survive alone, he just kept running. He kept running until he found himself in a corner with Abraham. He caught Abraham completely off guard and Abraham just couldn't react. Abraham was trying to get him off but he couldn't, and Rakai was even using him as a human shield. It makes me laugh that both of them are laughing. There's a lot of tension, extreme tension, but they're laughing. Rakai was very dishonest. He used Abraham as a human shield, and unfortunately Chandler got Abraham out and well, Abraham was eliminated. From here on, well, the situation got pretty complicated for Rakai. Everyone started to see him as a villain, and well, Rakai is not a very friendly YouTuber. Honestly, if you watch clips of Rakai, the only thing you're going to find are clips of him being a bad person or insulting someone, literally. Or at least that's what I've seen since I got to know him. The thing is, regardless of what he does or doesn't do or what he can or can't be, most of the Hispanic community is totally furious, not with MrBeast but with Rakai. Justice for Abraham. Get Rakai out of here. Abraham has every right to start his villain arc against Rakai. Justice for Abraham. People like Rakai are the reason we still haven't explored deep space.
What did that have to do with anything?
People like this are why shampoo has instructions. I was thinking a lot about Artemis too. The thing is, the whole Hispanic community and specifically Abraham's fans are really angry. And some people on Twitter, well, they're even more extreme. How could you let yourself get grabbed like that? Ah, what a coward that bald guy is. No guts, just let himself be used as a shield. Rakai has been illiterate for a while. They should have kicked him out. If they do it tomorrow, he'll probably whine like the uneducated loser he is. He went too far. If that skinny guy tried that with me, I'd put him in a chokehold and throw him against the ball for $1 million. But it's easy to say when you're just watching. I think at that moment Abraham didn't have enough time to think about how to react or what to do in that situation. And well, that's what ended up happening. Honestly, yeah. Abraham should have just grabbed Rakai, done this and run, but instead he was eliminated. What do you think? Was Abraham treated unfairly? Share your thoughts in the comments. Or did Rakai do what he could with what he had and well, unfortunately Abraham got stuck and was eliminated? I'll read your comments, guys.